great. I grew up with that saying right there. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. Okay? Now, some of you might have heard that, and didn't take me long into adulthood to realize that doesn't work. Okay? I mean, that just does not work. Okay? It's a holding pattern. So what happened to me was in the 1980s, I saw this great book title. I wasn't quite so impressed with the book, but the title was awesome. Okay? And it's become a great motto for my life. If it ain't broke, break it. Okay? Now, people always go like this when I say that. What? Okay? What it's talking about is to live, to be a break-it business kind of guy, okay? It's from a book by Kriegel and Patler, How to Develop a Business in a World of Constant Change. Robert Kriegel is an amazing guy. He still goes around, does all kinds of seminars and stuff. And it's talking about this kind of pulling together and moving back apart again. The Hollywood model of business was in the New York Times Magazine recently about this type of business. Now, it used to only be in Hollywood where you'd start a movie, you'd pull a crew together, you'd pull everybody together and do the movie, and then everybody goes home. Okay, and what the piece in the New York Times is talking about was more of us will see our working lives structured around short-term project-based teams rather than long-term open-ended jobs. So that has led me to an enduring personal motto of living a break-it life. Now that's the business side. Being a break-it thinker guy in business is what Kriegel was all about. But I want to talk to you about living a break-it life itself. Okay, in the 1950s and 60s, find a good job and stay there no matter what. Okay, every time that I've lived a break-it life in my life, I've had family members act like, oh gosh, what's wrong? Is something wrong, Brett? Do you need some money? Yeah. And so there are two reasons. For living a break-it life. One is the negative reality of a global economy, and you know what I'm talking about. Companies are formed, they fall apart. People are hired, they get fired again. Downsizing, upsizing, moving overseas. This is a reality, but the positive reality is much more opportunity. We have a lot more opportunity in our lives than we ever had before, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about today, because you can live into that and experience a lot of joy. Now, these are some ideas that I have come up with about navigating change, and I hope that they help you a lot. The first one is about accepting change. Accept that only a few people have the same vocation their entire life. Just only a rare few people. Look at the big deal it was that David Letterman had been doing his late night thing for 33 years. Great big deal. The other thing is embrace rapid change. Embrace it. Change needs to become normal for you to be happy in this world right now, whether the business world needed you to or not. Prepare to learn throughout your life. Lifelong learning is something that I grasped when I first became a young adult, and I've hung on to that. It's been very important in my life. Prepare to learn throughout your life and engage people around you. I haven't been able to live a meaningful life without the people around me. And every time I engage people, I spread out, I reach out and touch people, it works, okay? So I have learned this approach through trial and error in my life. And I think that's what most of us have to do with this. We have to figure out what it means to live a break-it life ourselves. So what I have to say about that is that this approach has left my life a very rich life, very much richer than it ever would have been before. I love the changes. Everything is better because of living a break-it life. You can do that too. It takes a decision. You have to decide, to be a break-it person in your own life. You have to constantly break the old stuff and come out of the new stuff again. You can do that. You can make that decision. So remember, if it ain't broke, break it.